Left. Welcome to the night show. I'm your host, your grand MC, your night of entertainment, the one, the only TK Diz, Isaac, Quickset of Aeon, Orion. You know you can call me, and I welcome you back to our nightly adventure, where we once again are returning to the fray and jumping right back into SAO. And I gave us a little bit of a longer wait for everyone to show. Call it just a bad draw. But our time in the East has ended. The cathedral is descending. And we might be in the shit, so let's begin. But first, before we do anything else, what we're gonna do, well, there actually is something I want to still try. So I've heard. Alright, I'm just gonna do this real quick to save in case we lose her, because I heard, I guess the step for doing this is you actually need to take a certain move. Because I just want to show this off real quick. So, Carrie? Yeah, I love you. And yes, technically you can do this everything, although I think you do have to actually get to the point where you're starting you have started a relationship with the character. Which is also the only reason we're doing this with Asuna. Because anyone else would not be okay. It just would not be. Now let's see, since we did it, okay, since it's just the rest option. No, never mind. I think you need to do something. You can't, because as far as I understand, you need to do something to get the prompt to show up. I also still know how you're supposed to set her down. Okay, now if I go rest, nope, still not there. Okay, so you press X to set her down. Alright, I think we have to raise it to 5 though. So let's try to do that real quick. Just because I think we are getting to the end game right now, so for that part, I just want to make sure we're reaching the situation. Plus, I want to at least show this off once. We've seen all these lines before. I'm not going to keep reading them. Plus, make this go a little quicker. Formed a strong relationship. She's only still level. Check with it. I'm curious something. I heard if you do it when the heart's the biggest. Thing is, I'm not seeing anything from the one bigger. Some of the lines are like sweet. I do think Asuna and Kirito are a very cute and adorable ship. Battle. Alright, now she's excited. So now we gotta raise her to 5. I heard potentially you don't need to be at 100 to do it. I guess you need to be at 61. I don't know if that's true, especially because I think we had Asuna pretty high to begin with, and we've only just been able to do it since we formed a strong relationship. Because I'm almost positive you need to carry her. And we've only been able to carry her since we got the strong relationship. I know, not probably the most exciting part of the start of the episode, but I really want to get this part, and I'm curious. Yeah. Together we'll never lose. I like that. Get yourself a girlfriend like Asuna. I only read them if they're anything that interesting. Keep jumping when the thing ends. Good match. I want to protect you forever. Asuna and Kirito really do work well together, if you ask me. Sometimes I don't know what causes the bar to go down. I'll follow you anywhere. You can do anything together. Content. Alright. We got her to content, so here's what we're gonna do. We're once again gonna save in case we lose it. Lose that. Okay, so save. Wayfarer Arts code is loading. Please wait on it. Not sure what that was about. Okay. So now we're going to talk to Asuna. Now, what if you hold hands and then carry? What happens? Don't mind if I do. Enter tent. Share a bed, yeah. That's what I needed to do. Get it to level 5. Talk about the world. Aren't we a good match? So it seems like this is just saying the same lines. Make your favorite stuff. Talk about battle. I want to protect you forever. The world. Aren't we a good match? Talk about food. I'll keep cooking for you. Talk about battle. I'll follow you anywhere. Talk about the world, don't we? Okay, yeah, these seem almost the exact same lines. Say, or just doing random, because I don't think we saw that one. You form a strong relationship, and you get a scene like this now. And yes, this happens with any of the characters. And if you're wondering why am I just doing this with Asuna, again, Asuna is the girlfriend. I'm not going to do this with any other girl. The sheer fact that you can play as Kirito in these games and technically bring any other girl into the bedroom with you, it's not the aspect I like the best in this game. Again, like I've said probably quite a few times, this game brings up the harem aspects so many times much more than the actual anime and light novel, which are almost non-existent, despite what people love to say about SAO. Good morning, Kirito. Sorry, I must have fallen asleep, and I was looking forward to talking to you too. No, it's fine. You were tired. What are you laughing about, Asuna? Oh, it's just being here with you reminds me of the old days. You know, back in SAO, when I was a clearer on the front lines, still think assault team was a lot better term. I get where they got clearer from, because they're clearing the floor and clearing bosses, but clearer just sounds so weird as a term. It feels like a woollyism that should have changed. No. I remember you watching over me when I took a nap in the field. Oh yeah, I remember that. Good, I'm glad you haven't forgotten. How could I have ever forgotten? I was the one who invited you up to take that nap. Even if the spot was safe from monster attacks, other players were still threats. Yeah, if you valued your life, you couldn't let your guard down for a second. I doubt I ever forget the sight of your sleeping face on that day, Asuna. The Vice Commander, the great Knights of the Blood, completely defenseless. Seeing the Flash so peaceful and relaxing was a huge surprise. Isn't he supposed to have a movie this week? I honestly am not looking forward to Ezra Miller's Flash. Not even just because of the issues that the actor has been going through, but honest to God, just because I'm not in it. I don't really care that much for his Flash. Like, if you ask me who the best live-action Flash is, I will tell you it is probably more likely Grant Gustin than Ezra Miller. I will tell you John Wesley Shipp, I think is his last name. I want to say Snipes, but that's Wesley. And a completely different person. Sitting on a fence, but yeah. I was really embarrassed after I realized you'd been watching me sleep. But that quickly turned to relief since I hadn't had a good night's rest in so long. After that, I started to get super irritated. Why? I mean, you were smirking when you asked how I slept. I was sitting there completely shocked, but you didn't have a care in the world. No, the fact that Kirito was just casually watching Asuna sleep, again, to make sure she was safe, is something even the Abridge itself could not comment that Kirito was actually doing to Asuna. Because instead, they made the joke that he drew cat whiskers on her face, which, let's be honest, is an amazing sight. Just imagine Asuna with cat whiskers on her face, like the little circles around the eyes. And really, that was the worst thing he could have thought of doing. And let's be honest, Abridged Kirito was an asshole in the beginning. It felt like you got a leg up on me. For the record, I wasn't actually that carefree. What do you mean? You seem so different from the girl I used to travel with. But there you were still getting closer than ever. I was happy and really nervous. You were? Yeah, please note, this is only brought up in Progressive. Kirito and Asuna actually traveled together in the first couple of floors. Despite what it was implied, it's been a while since I've read the first Progressive book from that point. I want to say it was volume 2, but Asuna reunited with Kirito on the second floor and did. I mean, I think the game has already once brought up the cake. That was from the second floor, and the whole story with her rapier. And those who probably recognize this on the Progressive movies, I don't know. I never watched them. I can't come on myself to watch an anime movie that I can't just stream on my TV instead of my laptop. But yeah, they actually travel together, I want to say at least for 7 floors. I don't know when they separated, because that's probably something we're going to find in later Progressive novels. And it's actually been a bit since I've read the Progressive novels. I actually have to go back and see which one do I need to do next. Yeah, that's why I was trying to act cool. But honestly, it felt like my heart was going to jump straight out my chest. Hee, that's good to know. Really? What's wrong, Kirito? Nothing, just it kind of feels like I'm more talkative than usual. Like, I wouldn't have told you that story otherwise, you know? Oh, that's not weird. You try to act all calm and aloof, but there's an honest, caring side of you. You think so? Yep, that's what makes you so adorable. I'm not so sure how I feel about that. See, I love adorable Kirito just as much as badass Kirito. At least he has enough to deal with Stone Kirito. Both of them are part of a man I love. If you say so. You're blushing. Oh, don't tease me, Asuna. Well, I'm glad I'm still the same guy. Same here. Guess we've got nothing to worry about. So yeah, that's the bedroom scenes that you can get with all the characters. Yeah. To be fair, I'm almost positive since it was brought up in the game, this is supposed to be the whole memory thing, but no character is actually checking none of those girls were probably going to actually check his memory. I can only imagine Yu-Gi-Oh doing it. But hey, that was the scene I wanted to show off that I've been trying to get for being. So yeah, I guess to get it, so I don't know if you have to be in a strong relationship, but that was the best it was working for me. Alright, now before we go and talk to Cardinal, we're going to do this. Talk to Alice? Because Alice and Medina have 2 quests of their own. Kirito, we're already here. Yeah, same here. The time has finally come. I don't usually see you anything but calm and collected, Alice. You're about to take on the church. Not time for anything. Well, I mean, you should be calm and collected, taking on the church. I don't usually say anything but calm and collected, Alice. You mean human emotions don't suit me? I didn't say that. But you're really usually so level-headed. You don't usually seem no weight. You just seem pretty uncomfortable when we were climbing Central Cathedral's walls. That's a low blow, but it's true. I've never been in such a perilous position. If anything, you were too calm. No, I was plenty nervous, but I have to admit, I was relieved to see you were so. You hadn't shown a single emotion until then, and it was nice to see you act human. I love how that's what he uses, the term act human. Like, it's nice to see you act human. Now you're embarrassing me, but it's true that I never forget that time. Thanks to you, I learned what I truly am. Yeah, that was amazing. You pushed through the pain in your eye to make a decision, and thus became the priestess of light. But the determination I gained that day, that sense of self, I lost again. When the Pontifex left and the beast showed up in the human realm, I doubted my role. There's no need to feel guilty about that. All people are that way sometimes. People, yes, perhaps I still hadn't really matured as a human yet. But you're still different now, right? Yes, I am through talking with you, Yu-Gi-Oh, Asuna, the Integrity Knights, and Medina. I was able to find my own will again. I decided on my own accord to live on in this world as Alice Synthesis 30. I shall use my powers as an Integrity Knight to fight for those weaker than me. That's right. Even if you had your memories erased and were given a false goal, once you make your own decisions, it's your will and no one else's. Yes, I will not doubt that again, because I decided it myself. Kirito, what? Actually, there's something else I've decided on my own. Really, what is it? Well, yes? I can't tell you. She's blushing. What the hell? I'm sorry, I got emotional. I'll explain later. Or okay. Shall we get going? Sure. No, wait a moment. Before we go, I'd like you to promise me something. What's that? If we make it back alive, I'd like you to take me to the real world. I fully expected that one. Ironically, I'll be honest, I kind of hope, and I think maybe some of it's brought up in United Rising, but I kind of wonder if it's possible for they could actually get more of the underworld denizens running around in the real world. Because, I mean, for any of those who've seen the end of Alchemization arc, if not, this is a spoiler, but I believe that arc's also been out for, a few years now? And that's only if you count the anime, because it was done way before it was aired. At least a year or two, I want to say. But Alice actually ends up in the real world. And I want to say kind of a robotic synthetic body. I'm not 100% sure the details, but yeah, she ends up in the real world. And it's possible more could, I think, technically be brought back in one way or another. Sure, I promise. Thank you. Once we're in the real world, I can tell you what I couldn't tell you just now. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. It better not that you have feelings for him. We're not bringing that idea back. Let's go. And more importantly, let's come back safe. Alright. now before we do anything else, despite we had Alice for it. There's actually one more, and I actually need to be on the map for this. I really kind of wish they just gave the quest log their own map. Medina's resolved. Why just these two have a resolve, I have no idea. But it's an interesting aspect. It's possible because they didn't want to make everyone's character have a resolve, and some of them implied already to have theirs. So why bother with it? Hey, Medina. Are you finished getting ready? Yeah, I can leave anytime. I see, we're finally going to do this. Are you nervous? A little. But not just because we're heading into the Central Cathedral. This is the first time in my life that I'm fighting for something other than my house. And now it's for all of you, my friends. I'm happy to hear that. Frankly, it's a decision I could never have made before. I cared only about restoring my family's name. But you were always by my side. As I spent more time with Yu-Gi-Oh, Alice, Asuna, I changed, bit by bit. And then I realized that I had a new goal, to fight for my brother's sake. I wonder what my father would have think if he could see me now. As one of the people who changed you, I don't know if I should say this, but I think he'd be proud. You're right, or well, I hope you are. Thank you, Kirito. Well, what for? It's not like you to say that. This will be the toughest battle we've ever faced. I wanted to thank you first. Quit talking like you're gonna die or something. We're all going to survive this and go back to our normal lives, remember? You're as optimistic as ever. It's frustrating, but I want to believe you. Yeah, trust me. So, what are you gonna do when you go back home? Let's see, I'd like to spar with you again. Spar? We can do that at any time. It's a meaningful memory for me. When we fought at the academy, I felt like someone was equal for the very first time. I see. Then I'll spar with you again whenever you want. Then a cat. If there are any stray cats around, I'd like to keep one. And I want to raise it carefully, so it can lead a healthy, happy life. Better than the cat that she had before. Still can't believe her fiance did that. I'll help with that. Anything else? You're sure full of questions. Is there anything you want to do? I'd like to get to know you better, Medina. Me? Why? We spent a long time traveling together, but there's so much I don't know. I'd like to hear about your childhood, your family, and your father. But only if you want to share, of course. Okay, I wouldn't mind telling you and the others. But I want to condition it. Anything? What do you want? If I tell you about my family and childhood, you have to do the same. Me, sure, but it's almost all stuff from the real world. I don't mind. If you'd rather, you could just show me. The real world? Yes, I'd like to see the world you grew up in. Please, take me there sometime. Okay, I promise, Menda. Someday I'll take you there. Right, I'll remember that, Kirito. Well, let's get going. Right, everyone's ready. Let's end this, then fulfill our promises to each other. On that note, and it looks, I'm guessing, yep, no more have been updated. Which means there's only... Okay, we have to do this one just because we've done literally all of these, and I really want to see how this is going to end. Never mind. And we'll also remove Asuna from the party since we're going to need Sinon anyways. But I'd love to see what song Sinon is going to come up with. Plus, we followed that side quest all the way here. We got to do it at one to the end. And let's not follow Cardinal. What's up, brah? If you could do me one more solid, I'd totally appreciate it. So no dice on the last song, huh? Nah, I was rocking it, but when I got to the last verse, I got stung by bees. Why the heck were you confessing you were a swarm of bees? Come on, man. This is the last time, I promise. Please. Brah, a man needs his love song. Okay, not like I can stop it at this point. Great, brah. This is the type of song I want you to find. Ask for details. We've tried many songs so far, brah. From passionate to chill. I think we gotta hit a happy medium. If that's what you think, man. Happy medium, calm on the surface, but has a hidden fire to it, maybe? Sinon kind of seems like the type of person who'd know that kind of song. I'd be waiting warmly, brah. I'll be honest, until I actually heard Sinon's name, but she is still one of my absolute favorite characters. You know, since we've palled around with so many SAO characters, let's make that the question of the day. Who is your favorite SAO character? Need something, Kirita? Actually, Senna, I need a good song for a guy to confess to a girl with. Do you know any songs that are subdued that also have a fiery... Mom, you have to give it a little bit of time to stop. Mom, what are you doing? Stop clicking random switches. Mom, it takes a bit of time for it to stop. Mom, it takes a bit of time for it to stop, so I'm trying to tell you.
待つのじゃキリト。
なんだカーディ
アドミニストレーターが復活したと聞いておいて、最初
でも今動かないときっと取り返しのつかないこと。
そうじゃ。しかしわしは自分の選択で
後悔。
それだけではない。わしはキリトとユージオをアドミニストレーターの元へ送り出結果としてシャーロットを除き奇跡的にわしらは生き残ることができた。じゃがもしかしたらわしやキリトやユージを そしてアリスもそう考えると、やはりカーディナル様。分かってくれ、キリ。
とはいえ何も
命を落とすのかもしれないのじゃ。
何もせずにいて取り返しがつかない事態になるよりは
わしが知り得る全ての術を使い。
それでもたとえカーディナルに止められても。
そうか、分かった。わしは今から飛行術で最上階まで向かう。何が得られるかわからん。解析にどの程度の時間。とにかくわしはここから一時的に離れる。
悪いな。
なぜ謝るのじゃ。お主はここで。
ああ、ありがとう。
では
行こうか。
うん。
最上階。それと
ええ。しかし。
あ
あ。ちょっと。
だけど。
そうですね。
ああ。つまり。
ダメです。それでなぜ。
それで。ああ。
まったく。
おい。
さて。
こ
Just realized my mic was still was unmuted. But even so, I was trying to be quiet just generally because not much to say, and honest to God, I'm still trying to focus on the fights. Plus, nothing much to comment on. Makes me wonder how long my mic was unmuted, though. You'll notice the Calamity plants have a lot of, are somewhat defensive, but they never really actually have a lot of, because the plants themselves don't even fight back, I've noticed. Same with the clusters. Feels weird to me. I'm curious, how many floors do we have to go? A road blocked up with a clamps is now passable. I believe the clamps and clamp clusters have all been eliminated. Yeah, I think so. Cool. Let's keep going. Well, I don't think I've been that quiet, but... to be fair... Wait, are you saying you haven't heard me throughout the... Because I don't think I've been on mute that entire time. But I was unfortunately accidentally muted at one point, so... Who knows? And once again, right back to clamps. I get the impression every single floor is overrun with beasts and clamps. Yeah, we need to keep on our toes. What was this floor originally used for anyway? Alice mentioned it was the standard living quarters for friars and nuns. So then this must be where Linnell and Fizel grew up. Yeah. And where they used to be in the Administrator's sick revival experiments. She was truly a menace, putting young children through such an ordeal. Yeah, she was just another flux light, living in this world under Wraith. But so many people suffered because of her actions, we have to stop her resurrection. Yeah, we do. Alright, let's mow down the clamps here and move on. See how there's 100 floors? I actually wonder if we're gonna mow down every single clamp. Every single floor, because this is gonna be a long dungeon, man. But I will say that the cathedral looks crazy. Let's focus on the foxes instead of the plant. But you guys are hearing me now, because you guys were implying I was being quiet. Well, Magus, I don't know exactly what you're saying. You're saying you haven't heard me speak at all since the intro? Not even the dialogues I've been reading off? I knew there was still letting Fox. Alright, so we've only killed one clamp. Okay, it looks like there's one down here though. And we still have gargoyle minions. Oh, I still can't tell you, those look like gargoyles to me. Okay, I remember. haven't forgot what we learned about the doors. Oh, it's probably the store. What's weird about this? You think the clamps are being summoned by the monsters are coming with the clamps that are summoning them, but makes you wonder. I can understand the gargoyle minions because we know the church has them, but like we have bats here, and the other one is foxes. So, are you telling me there were foxes and bats that died at this point for the clamps to resurrect them? And of course, I know the administrator was killing animals at one point. Well, he said, but we all know what she was looking for. Cutting down the clamp, cutting down the clamp. I wonder how many clamps we're going to end up having to cut down. Because I know the cathedral has 100 floors, but if every floor is like this, that's kind of crazy. Well, at least we level now. I'm hoping maybe we can get a few more levels while we're here, because there's, I guess, a lot of monsters. I thought I saw one. Well, at least there's some varieties now with the stones. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Didn't even realize we completed one of those, but okay. Hey, if we get a chance, we'll go maybe find it and turn it in. I don't mind. Be another bit of XP. I'm just glad we don't got one for the minions. Fighting so many of these guys, but I don't mind at all. The more we fight, the more XP we're getting. And I'll be honest, I have no issue with getting XP. Plus, I kind of hope we're also we're gonna stay in general the level. Oh, intriguing. Me too, we cut down the plant first. First, but whatever. Go. Cut down. No. Damn it. Just imagine all this happened to the cathedral. Perhaps this way will lead us somewhere. Well, we found more monsters. got a corner. Kill. Alright, he's dead too. If you wanted to respond properly. Okay, so that's not the way to go. I think we need to go around. Because that ain't happening. Get the stone down as well. We'll get a little more XP. I mean, I don't think we're still killing enough monsters to get a level up, but hopefully we'll end up filling our bar pretty quick. Okay, I'm trying to skip any monster fights as well, just because, well, they're not slow paced, but they're at least, it can only help us to fight more of these guys. Yeah, no, that wasn't going to do us any good. So I want to say the next... Oh, there's a gargoyle minion in here. Yeah, there's one in there. Alright, was that Austin who leveled? Alright, so there's the plant there. Once again, it's bats. Man, I feel I should call myself Joker. I mean, I already do, so. But you all know what I meant. I love when the games just have me attack the thing I'm not even trying to attack. So there should be one more. And hopefully we'll also find the clamp cluster while we do. So we've yet to find that as well. No, but we'll check every room, all that. Worst case, we run into another monster or two, and we'll kill those as well. Get some XP. Get a little stronger. These guys are going down with some effort. Kick my rope. Do you feel proud of that one, Magus? Do you feel proud of that? Because I'll be honest, I just found that the worst pun. Like, I don't even think you were trying to make a pun there, and that still felt like a terrible pun joke. Yeah, I don't think you should be proud of that line, Magus. Like, on a scale of how bad it was, I think even dads wouldn't make that kind of joke. Alright. So it looks like we found the clamp cluster, but not the last clamp. Alright. So it looks like we're gonna have to run it, because there's no point in trying to go for the cluster while there's a clamp gone. Not gone yet. Well, unfortunately, the reaction you got out of me was stare at the line that's on my screen and just look at you like, what the hell, man? You. And I want to say, since they both look like they're leveled, I don't know which one of them is got a 46. Trying to help your buddies. You know, when I hear Senon's arrows going on and off, it makes me think there's another person there, but it seems like most times you might just be finishing an attack. That's how I think the minions, I think, respawn. Knowing that we cleared a bunch of minions out of an area does not mean we got in the right spot. Okay, you up there need to. Magus, throw out any book, whatever book you're getting these jokes from. You really wasted your money. Okay, I literally cannot hit this guy. He is too high up. Pressing X does not help. Oh, maybe. I cannot aim at him. Okay, I think we went this way. Shit, there's one clamp left, but I have no idea where to look for it. No, we went that way. I'm trying to find a path we haven't gone. Downside of opening all these doors is... Well... Then I feel even worse for you, man. Then stay away from the website. You're reading them off because it's not. You're just wasting your time. Oh, we got a perfect timing there when it means jack shit. Okay, is there anything? God, I thought Kirito was jammed there for a second. No, but this just leads me right back to these two. I know there has to be a clamp somewhere, but honestly, where? Okay, see. The thing is, I think that's the clamp cluster again. It's possible maybe it's past the cluster and we're supposed to see it at the same time. Let's see what's a door we can get. By punching it. Magus, do you feel the stares I give you for these very, very bad puns? Searching. New path. Just monsters. And no matter. We'll cut them down and we'll keep looking around. We're bound to come across somewhere where we're missing something. God. I'd like to know the procedure of this all is just such an issue for herself. Okay, it seems like the only... haven't looked. More minions? No. So obviously we looked this way. Nothing here. I'm sorry, that just glitched right now. The pillars can we see through and letting us see spin on, just making me laugh. The gargoyles are very repetitive. Especially with how easy it's to get lost in here, and the respawn of them, rate of them doesn't seem exactly small either. Damn. That's the exit. Okay. I will say I kind of wish we did have the map, because I'll be honest, I'm running around. Some of these paths all look the same or blend together so well. I'm having a hard time telling them apart. And honest to God, I don't know which way I haven't gone. Especially, we know for a fact, because we can see on our thing, we have one clamp left. And then we can do the cluster. And the monster's respawn rate... Well, were there two standing on top of each other? Where did that second one come from? The monster's respawn rate is kind of enough that we can't, trust, oh, we cleared this area of monsters. There's no... way we haven't gone this way. And since it also looks like basically we only find out about the clamp when we're near it, it also is not helping. You can pick up the cluster as well. I'll be honest, if I find the cluster right now, I'm going to search all the way through. Not just run away from it. Because one, I'm wondering if the last plant is near it anyways, which explains why we haven't found anything. So there's absolutely nothing this way. More minions, though. I'm serious about killing as many of these guys as I can just for the XP. I want the XP. here? Nope. This is probably one we already did clear. This feels like it would lead somewhere, but I'm pretty sure this is just an area we ran through already. Damn. This leads nowhere else. No, wait, I'm pretty sure these maps aren't even that big. Let's see. There's the clamp cluster. Alright, so let's kill this Guardian Beast of Light, and then we'll explore around here. Maybe we'll find the other. So far, I think this is the tankiest thing we fought. I wouldn't even call it that good either. This is one of those guys I would love to have a lot of levels on, because he's kind of thrashing us. First off, because I'm not even trying to dodge. I'm more the hit it till it dies type of person. Yeah, I can see the last clamp has to be somewhere around here. Not just because I saw that little monster hunt thing. So it looks like the door that's behind is right here. Which means somewhere on this line. Yep, there's our clamp. So I think for next floor, I'm going to try not to avoid the clamp clusters, because maybe they're just passed somewhere nearby. This would be the second time the last clamp. Well, technically there was a clamp by the cluster, the first one we found. found on the last floor was right near the buster. You know what, yeah, I'm probably focusing too much on the ramp right here. You got 3 monsters to fight around it. Might as well kill those first. Or at least many of them first. Plus, we'll honestly probably not recover from the Guardian Beast of Light. There, now I'm going to give it a little bit of time for our HP to go back to full, because that HP bar is drained. I'm watching HP. Alright, I think our HP should be back to full. So let's continue. Now with that, now all the clamps are gone. Which means there's only one last thing to cut down. But of course, gonna cut down these gargoyle minions as well. Ah, got it, that one. Okay, so we start smacking him. Yeah, kind of another reason why I wish they would switch it up from just the gargoyles. As you can see, we can, depending where they accidentally fly, it might make it even more harder to actually hit the gargoyle. The only one I think if we technically hit him enough to actually do shit is Sinon. Unfortunately, I also can't see his health bar, so. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna let Tenon try sniping him for a bit. Because this ain't working. Although it sounds like she just got him to die. Which is useful for me. But yeah, we're gonna go off to the clamp cluster and hopefully we'll be done with this floor. And like I said, I have no idea how many floors we're actually gonna go through. I don't think we'll do all 100 because that's not how this works and shouldn't be. It'd be weird if it did. Alright. Oh, looks like we have to fight him again. Interesting. So I guess they do respawn. Well, I don't mind. He's our level. He's the XP. We did technically kill him before. We don't have that. Yeah, this time it went a lot better. Well, I think it's because Austin was taking most of the hits. Well, still, the clamp clusters, I'm pretty sure cannot fight back either. It looks like I would say another form of a Heartless Scar, but there's no Heartless in this game. Almost. And the roadblocks by the clamp is no more. Alright. That should be the last of the clamps on this level. Yep, let's move up to the next floor. One less clamp to worry about. That makes me glad. Still so many minions. But if it's giving us XP, it's helpful, it's useful, I don't mind it. Plus, do you guys honestly care that much that the fights we're fighting against the same monsters over and over? These apparently gargoyle minions, despite not looking that gargoyle-esque. It's the face. They honestly make me think more of a face. So I can't track the clamps here, but it can at least track us for the entrance. Not like that. Oh. Maybe we are able to reach the head upstairs. Fortunately, I don't know if there's any dragons left for us to see.
Ah.
From what I can tell, this looks like the sanctuary, huh? Full of clamps too. Go figures. Gotta get rid of them and the beast to keep going. More than likely, yes. What's wrong? Are you okay, Medina? Sorry, I had this uneasy feeling since we entered the tower. Now my head. Seriously, it's really that bad? Shouldn't you go back to HQ? No, I'll be fine. It's already passed. Let me stay with you. I think I'm just a little scared of what might lie ahead. I'm sorry to worry you. That's new. What is? I mean, that's probably the first time you've ever admitted that you're afraid. Alright, you're afraid of snakes, aren't you? I will cut your tongue out. Ha, my bad. Just a bit of an unexpected reaction. I would have thought he would have said you're afraid of heights. Now that you mentioned, you might be right. How pitiful. What? No, that's not what I meant. I think Kirito is just glad to hear your true feelings. My true feelings. You're always so strong and hardly ever complain about anything. But that's why, knowing Kirito, I'm sure he's always worrying about you. What are you talking about? She's blushing. Hey, we gotta keep going. I bet there are more climbs this way. What? Oh, right, let's go. Hurry up, Yuji, or you'll be left behind. Just don't let me get lost again. Wait up, you two. Like, I will say, the minions keep getting like a new look on the floors. Okay, yeah, there's 7 now. Well, we apparently already came across 1. That's good news. Watch, it's a cluster. Okay, I will just let Sinon hit you. Because I'm pretty sure Sacred Arts won't do shit either. Bad example since it died literally as... Okay, wait, I can see one, but we cannot reach it. Really? Clearly. I thought we can apparently see one, but we cannot reach it from the side we're on, apparently. I'll be honest, I'm almost positive we're not going to go through 100 floors of this. Not only is that kind of ridiculous, but 100 floors would just be yeah, it would be ridiculous at this point. But I mean, like, how many clamps would they eventually have to add just to cover how many floors we need to go through? Water spiders. I can't wait, are you talking about the flying ones or the spiders we just came across? I'm not sure which one you're talking about that would give off that look. I've yet to play Tears of the Kingdom myself. I don't know when I will. Far too many. Games playing right now. My attention is on fire. Ooh, some. Oh, well, these don't because Calamity Plant. My attention right now is on Ava with the addition of the newest Lost Belt, Big Grand Order, and when I'm done with that, I'm going to be going back to Xenoblade 3. No, I'm not saying you aren't. I can't comment on that. I don't know what monsters you talked about, Marcus. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, clamp 2. Run. Okay, so that's the clamp cluster. We're gonna just run past it for now because it doesn't look like this would be where we're looking. Why does he always end up... Why is there always one that like ends up stuck in the vine? Okay, I can't get Kirito to move out of the way, so... I'm gonna take a minute and control Austin until Kirito can get out of the corner. He's still jammed, even as the NPC. No, there we go. It's back under our control. Wait, I can see there's a clamp nearby. Where is he now? Yeah, just a bit of an annoying cough. Comes and goes. Alright, there should be a clamp when it loads. Yeah, I'm just wondering if the clamps are just gonna constantly keep showing up. Kill the Scorpion Guard. General, I should say, not guard. No, honestly, all the different monsters mean nothing in their names. Dead. Alright. Now let's see if we can't find number 4. There seems to be one right there. And another one. Welcome to Party Lime. You got us on the very end of the episode. Well, not the very end. We're still going to go for a little bit longer, but you got it at least the end. Glad you got a heart. And now we're confused. So now to focus on this player. Cut it down, cut it down. How much health does it have left? And if I remember, I thought I saw a clamp right around here as well. Oh, I guess not right around here. Ah, the minions. Okay, I want to get the full room of the room again one more time, because I swear I saw a clamp somewhere. See, there's that clamp right there. But either we have to... That's really weird. We can't traverse on top of these vines. My best bet, we have to find another room to get to that one. Because I don't know, something about these areas make me feel like I'm not supposed to be able to reach them from here. Oh, there's one right here now. Bye-bye, spider. Now the plant. Okay, so there's 2 more. Is there any door on this side? Nope. Alright, I guess we'll do a run around. Search everywhere we can. For the most part, it's finding the right way. One time we never could have gotten upgraded. I think it's because I needed to do more of those statues. There's definitely more over there. So I definitely want to try this door. Because I feel like, yep, I was right. It's going to open more for us. And you wonder if the clams are making these gargoyles as well with how many we've faced. Let's run all the way down this way first. Alright, that's one plant. Now there's one more after this one. Focusing on monsters, but the plant's almost dead anyway, so whatever. Damn, do we kill the slugs at the same time? And again, I was using a lot of area effects abilities. So we know there's one more, but where it is the question. If I remember correctly, we ran into one from in the beginning area that we couldn't reach, so I'm wondering if it's somewhere around there. Okay, that's the cluster. Cut this. Oh no, this is just treasure chest area. Unless... chest should be cleared. Open. Open. Life Incarnation 1. I'm not sure what that is, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We have one last clamp plant to get to. That's the cluster again. This way, what does this lead us to? We went that way. Nope. There's something I'm missing here. There has to be. You see, even I can see it on my map now. There is a clamp around here. It seems we need to go maybe around. Not here. See, now it's disappeared. Like, no, it has to be in that corner somewhere, but which means there's a way to reach over there. I'm just not sure how, because of all these damn vines. I think it keeps disappearing from my sight. If we go around, see, it's not this way. That's why this one's so confusing to reach. Because there's a location for it, but I'm not sure where. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to keep looking for a path. Like, there has to be a route to it. Especially the fact that it only shows up on this area. The problem is any route that it goes to cuts off by a route. Like, it'd still be simple to just go over this, but it's... No, I'm gonna try running this way just to see. No, we've apparently never gone this way, so maybe. See what happens when you open this door. Yeah, we're definitely getting there. So I knew it. There was always a path. Wow, even we're loading weird in this one right now. That was where the game even like loaded weird. Yeah, let's kill the generals first so we can just focus on the plant. Yeah, after we cut and do this last clamp, we'll call it for the night. And we'll continue with the cluster. And then killing every single minion and monster we got. And this is what, our third floor, and we're almost on another level up. It would probably be closer if I didn't skip all those monster fights just because I wanted to check this one little last spot clamp. There we go. That is the third clamp. With that note, though, we're calling it for the night. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share a favorite, follow, like, spread it around. Subscribe, it can only help the channel. If you know others who'd be entertained with my show, send them my way. I'll happily entertain you all. This is the Night Show, offline.